I mean, look how they run up to you. Yeah, that they'd bite you. Eat shell.
Eat shell and die.
I'm surprised I haven't done Half-Life on this channel.
Yeah, really.
Half-Life and Half-Life 2.
Isn't there a? Oh, I'm thinking of. I was gonna ask if there was like a co-op like mod or something, but I remember. I wonder if there's like a PC port of the co-op campaign from the PS2 version.
Yeah, I was gonna say there is a PS. The PS2 version does have co-op, but that's not doing us any good. I don't know
No,
if there's a PC port or not.
because that was a cool. Like it was an interesting concept. He plays like what like two female. Uh, well, I guess like I don't know who they're supposed to be, but like you got to rescue Gordon Freeman or something.
Yeah, it starts off with you delivering the specimen or whatever it is that Gordon pushes into the spectrometer to create the resonance cascade. The thing you push into the technobabble to create the other technobabble.
Yeah.
Yeah, it starts with you delivering that. There's also a secret level you can unlock where you play as Vortigaunt's going to retrieve it.
That's cool. Well, that's all in the PS2 version only too, which is kind of sucks, but
Yeah, it was a decent port of the game, though.
yeah. And I like how all the expansions, like, I guess except for Opposing Force, like all the expansions have to do with like characters you like see or whatever in the actual game, in the
Yeah,
vanilla game.
yeah. The blue shift is that security guard that you pass during the tram section of it, the one that's banging on the
Yeah.
door.
Yeah. Because I think that was supposed to be the Dreamcast exclusive campaign, but obviously that the Dreamcast version never came to fruition.
It was
So they just
finished too.
Yeah, because you can still download the ROM, I think.
Yeah, you can. You could
Play it,
download the
yeah.
ROM and play it on the Dreamcast. And it was a finished product. Like it's beatable. You can play through the entire thing. They finished it and then
Yeah.
canceled it.
The only thing I can think of is if I guess that came out really late in the Dreamcast life cycle, and that's probably why they canceled it.
Yeah, probably.
Because it didn't really have too many years to its belt, unfortunately.
Yeah, the Dreamcast lasted like 2 years, which is unfortunate because it was an awesome console. I love the Dreamcast.
If it only had a DVD, if it only could read DVDs, it would have been better. Can you imagine if it read DVDs in 1999 when it
Yeah.
came out? That would have been amazing.
Yeah, that's probably why it didn't have DVDs.
That's too,
Although
yes,
putting a DVD player in the PlayStation 2 is one of the
Just-
smartest
oh, that-
things Sony's ever done.
oh my god, yeah, especially in the Japanese market. That was that was the best thing they've ever done.
DVDs were still relatively new to the market at the time. I mean,
Yeah.
you had some dating back to the late '90s.
I remember there was a there was an ad for DVDs on the VHS of Batman and Robin, and that came out what 97 or something.
Yeah,
It was like, oh, these DVD. It's really cool. It's kind of cool looking back on shit like that.
yeah. There's a few different things that conspired to help push DVD hardcore, and the PlayStation 2 was a big one. So was the Matrix, the movie The Matrix.
Oh yeah, true.
Because the Matrix, like the sound, the audio was such a big deal with that, and the visuals, and everybody's like, "This is one you have to have on a better format," you know.
Yeah, I could definitely see that being the case.
That's what it was like back in like what it was, 99,
Late
2000.
90s.
Yeah. Reminder that Live ammunition tests are starting today, so the area will be closed to all personnel below level 2 security clearance. Those of you who have been watching the movies on the arena monitor screen during your lunch break can use the boardroom instead, but please be sure to clean up after yourselves in case we get a surprise visit. Okay. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? There you are.
I like how he just like he slaps you in the ass and he runs and hides.
Yeah,
Pretty
basically.
much. What the fuck? Yeah, it kind of just hit me. This really reminds me of Condemned, which is obviously the same developer, which is kind of funny. It just like hit me.
I was gonna say it's the same developer,
And I think this came out around the same time as Condemned 2.
which you can actually see Condemned reusing some assets from
Oh,
Fear, like
yeah, from both games. From
Like,
like Fear 1 and Condemned 1
yeah,
and this game and Condemned 2.
yeah. They're very much not the same game, but
No.
there's definitely like reused like wall textures and stuff.
And sound effects and
Yeah. I wish I could adjust the fucking FOV in this game, damn it. I'm not gonna stop complaining about what the fuck? What the hell was that?
yeah, really. Holy
It
shit.
just rained blood. Raining
That's what-
blood from a lacerated sky.
Bleeding guitar.
Grading my structure. Now I shall rain in blood. Willy wah. No.
They have a wah wah off.
Yeah.
I always thought that was one of like the best like outros to an album ever.
So I
Just
don't know.
that chaos.
I don't know if there's any stock in this, but I saw someone post an article suggesting that Kerry King might continue Slayer without Tom.
That's such blasphemy.
Yeah,
That's fucking ridiculous.
don't continue
he-
Slayer without Tom. Like, you continued it without Jeff. That was bad enough.
Yeah, he was the main freaking. In terms of writing all the classic Slayer tunes and riffs, it's definitely hit on Jeff's hands. He was the main person writing all the great, memorable riffs. Because I mean, but Carey's not really well known for obviously his solos aren't the greatest, and he's not really well known for writing the greatest of songs either. I mean, he's definitely written great songs in the band, but the Jeff definitely carried in terms of the quality.
Yeah, but did you hear who they're rumored to replace? And
No. No, it didn't.
Phil Anselmo.
That figures. Yeah, I can see that. Because I know they have a relationship with each other.
Man, I just want more down. Phil, just go make more down.
Or down. Yeah, because I know Superjoint's pretty much done. They're done with that, from what I've seen.
Yeah,
I want to see more Arson Anthem, goddammit.
that would rule too.
That's been what, since 2010 when that last album came out.
Yeah.
Either, I mean, just get more down at least.
What is Phil even
Something.
doing nowadays?
I don't know. I think he's just doing like one-off stuff all the time with like other bands and stuff.
Okay. Yeah, I heard that and I was like, I like Phil when he's not being an asshole. He's done a lot of legitimately good music. Slayer's got some killer riffs, but no.
No, just leave it die. He's definitely doing it for the money, it seems.
Yeah, well, why else would he do this?
That's why there's no reason to bring it back. It's like I even feel the same way about Sabbath in a way. I think it should just stay dead unless they can get Bill to do some kind of one-off thing.
Yeah.
Like for the
I
most
liked
part.
13, for the record.
Yeah.
I thought that was a good album.
It was a
Even
good
if it,
swan song.
yeah, even if it was kind of for the money, I still thought that was
what
a
it
good
was.
like return to what their first 3 or 4 records were.
Yeah, nice and simple and nice catchy riffs because Tony always delivers in terms of riffs.
Yeah, I
So you
didn't
can't go
care
wrong
much
there.
for the production, but the
Oh,
music was
loudness
good.
war. Was that a loudness war thing?
Yeah, very much so.
Oh yeah, because Rick Rubin's involved. That figures.
Yeah, I remember when he was a good producer. What happened to that?
Yeah, really. Yeah, it's weird to think he freaking produced Rain and Blood on a rap label of all things on Def Jam.
Okay. I think this is Alma intervening. Man, so shortly after we did did the last batch of episodes, fucking Meatloaf died.
What the fuck is going on with all these people dying?
I don't know, but that one
Short
broke my
time.
heart.
It's
Like,
like what the fuck?
legitimately, Bad Out of Hell is one of the greatest hard rock albums of all time. I'll swear by that statement till the day I die. It's awesome.
What's that?
Bad Out of Hell.
Oh yeah.
Legitimately one of the best hard rock albums ever made. Okay, how do I get out of here? So, yeah. And obviously, he was in Fight Club as well. And he was in, what was that Tenacious D movie?
Pig of Destiny.
Yeah, he was in that.
Yeah, he was his dad at the beginning of the movie.
Yeah. But right before he sang to, like, what was it, the Dio poster?
Yeah, he's ripping down all. He was ripping down Jack Black's like Black Sabbath posters, Dio posters.
And then you left the
And singing a song.
one on the back of the door.
Yeah, and then Dio comes. Dio appears and he starts singing.
Yeah. I think he was only a small bit part of it, but he did some singing in that sequence. But
Yeah, also one song like he sang in like in the same song it was Meatloaf and then Dio. It's like, geez,
yeah,
that's a good movie too. I need to watch that again. Yeah, because Dave Grohl's also in it. He plays the devil.
yeah, and then of course people couldn't wait to politicize it because he came out and said he doesn't like vaccine mandates. So they're like, he died from COVID. That's what killed him because he didn't like vaccine mandates. That means he's the bad guy. Dude, shut the fuck up, please. How
Yeah,
the fuck do I get out of
annoying.
here?
It's yeah, it kind of reminds me how like did you hear today that that Neil Young they're gonna take Neil Young's music off of Spotify after Neil Young's ultimatum of like get Joe Rogan off of Spotify or I'll leave because of Joe Rogan's like quote unquote misinformation about like vaccines and COVID and stuff.
Yeah, and he had one of the people that helped develop one of the fucking vaccines on there
Yeah.
to talk about it, and they're calling and everybody's calling it misinformation. Like, I think he knows more about the vaccine than you do.
Yeah. I just hate how you can't question anything regarding the vaccine at all.
Yeah, or you're considered anti-vax.
It's just-
Like, you could do like, I have no problem with the vaccine existing. I have no problem with vaccines in general existing. I think vaccines are a good thing. I have some questions about the vaccine. And there's, you're anti-vax. No, I'm not. I don't think they cause autism. Shut the fuck up.
No. that old gag. Yeah, because like I'm fully vaccinated, and I'm like I still have questions about it because I don't know if I'm gonna get my booster. But just from seeing how it affected people around me, it really fucked up a couple of people we know.
Yeah.
Personally.
Yeah, like everybody I know that got the fucking vaccine. And I'm not trying to disparage it here, but everybody I know that got it did get sick for at least a few days. Every single person. And I'm like, I can't think. Every other vaccine I've ever gotten didn't do this to me. What's up with that? You know? That's mildly concerning. They didn't get seriously sick, but still.
Because one person we know, like she got her booster, and she still has. Well, she got her booster like a long time ago, and she's still having like breathing problems. Like she has to go to the hospital, like all the time now.
Yeah, that's concerning.
It's like, what the fuck is in this shit? And then my uncle's wife, she got her booster, and she actually got COVID.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's from the booster or it was a coincidence, but like she's been sick for like 3 or 4 weeks now.
Jesus. Yeah, and
Like,
that's
oh,
another
Jesus.
thing I've heard, and that's another thing I could tell just by looking at the numbers that the vaccine is not slowing the spread of the Omicron variant, like, at all. That thing is spreading like wildfire, which, in a sense, is a good thing. Not that people getting sick is ever a good thing, but it is by far the most mild, least deadly variant of it, the COVID thing.
Yeah.
So, if that's going to become the dominant strain, that's much preferable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like, I just wonder how long it's going to go on for, because it's going to keep. There's going to be new variants after new variant after new variant. It's like, hey, is this going to go on for like 5 years?
It's gonna probably
It's
gonna wind up being
ridiculous.
like the flu, where we just kind of never get rid of it.
Yeah. It's just gonna. We just need to like stop treating it the way we are, because I mean, I don't know. This can't go on forever.
Yeah, I have known so many
Wait.
people that are just like, I just don't care anymore. I just don't care anymore.
Yeah, we can't just walk in we can't be in a state of fear over this like forevermore. It's like it's gonna be around forever, and we're gonna get used to it through herd immunity anyway, like the flu and the cold. So it's like, I just wonder when that's ever gonna be, because I don't think the governments are ever gonna stop doing what they're doing. It's like, I don't know, it's weird.
I was
just can't see
surprised to
them.
hear Boris Johnson in the UK is actually doing that. He said
Doing
all
what?
COVID restrictions are going to end. I was like, you know what? That's
Oh
awesome.
wow, yeah. See how it turns out. Because if it turns out like being just like this, like if it turns out being okay, it's like, why wouldn't other countries do the same?
Of course, you still have the people that freak. Like, videos still pop up of news. Here's the latest video of someone freaking out because someone else wasn't wearing a mask. Mind
Yeah.
your own goddamn business, please.
The same people who wear masks in their car by themselves. It's like, every time I see that, I'm like, what is wrong with these people? Like, not even no logical sense whatsoever. Like, no common sense.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm going on a vacation next week. Next Friday, we're going to get on a cruise, and we have a party of 6. And if one of us tests positive, because you have to do a test before you get on, and like if one of us is test positive, we can't get on. So it's like, oh, okay.
That
Oh well.
sucks. That would suck ass to have the entire thing cancel. Especially if it's like the mild, the Omicron variant.
Yeah. Well, at least we're doing other stuff down there, but even still, it's like, that's gonna suck balls.
Yeah.
And those tests aren't even that accurate anyway. It's like, what the fuck? Because it's one of those ones where you swab your nose and you gotta wait like 40 minutes.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
that shit is not
the
even that
same,
accurate.
The same day test. Yeah, those are relatively known for being wildly inaccurate.
Yeah.
Kind of feel like you should have
I don't know.
a more trustworthy test for canceling an entire cruise or whatever.
Yeah. It's like, well, Jesus. Well, at least we have insurance for it, so if we can't get on, it's like we can like schedule a new one or get our money back.
Yeah, that's good at least. Oh.
That's funny.
What?
That was funny.
Yeah. Y'all just blew yourselves up.
Oh, is that scripted, or is that just like a grenade that went off they threw?
I don't know.
Oh, there's explosions going on.
More intel. Incoming transmission, confidential ATC, mission status update, sector leader R. Tucker, all units we just dug up specs on replica powered armor systems deployed in the city. These suckers are gonna be a serious problem. We haven't even gotten to that yet, but there are sections of this game where you get pilot a robot. It's cool.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. I didn't read the end of that. Oops. One thing I don't like about the slow-mo in this is the way that it outlines the enemies in light.
Yeah.
The original didn't
I don't
do
like
that.
that too.
I don't like how it